How many jungle spores do I have? 14? I might need these. Jungle spores are needed for like everything jungle related. There's a nice sword that I want to get called the Blade of Grass, which inflicts poison on enemies, and I also need it for a super weapon later. Before going into this, I kind of planned to go Ranger. Another one, huh? I thought you could equip more than one. Maybe more than one if they're the different kind. Ugh. Ugh. Of course, I say I'm about to leave, and I'm just finding chains of item rooms. Another abandoned house over there. Underground house, whatever. I feel like they've had a million names over the years. Hehe, I saw that. I can't see. Man, I am sweating too much about this. Alright, this is just rude now. I don't need 3 damn Cloudin bottles. I'm not going to any more after this next one. I'm recalling, I'm emptying my inventory, and then I'll be back. But I need to empty my inventory first. I've not been that far either, it's just been a straight line across. The gold from those chests too is pretty nice. Ooh. Right next to that moon glow is a thing called a nature's gift. And there's the event. What an inconvenient series of timings. Because I was going to say I was going to call it soon. Because I was just feeling creatively burnt at this point. I don't want to get too deep into this and just be fucked. I'm already fucked. There goes my BattleNet telling me someone's online. I'll take it. It's a different accessory than what I had. I can't believe I had to waste a potion like that. Water is so inconvenient. Alright. Now that I can fucking breathe. No enchantment, and I don't have mana. Nature's Gift. Reduced mana usage. Pretty nice. It's part of the best magic equipment in the game. Well, this is the kind of shit that the minions are good for. I cannot believe that I got destroyed by that. I thought I didn't do that spray unless it was expert. I wouldn't have done that if I knew. Alright, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. This is what the fuck pit's for. Alright. Not really concerned about the enemies right now. Upgrade my grappling hook. Create platforms. Yeah, I guess the wizards are the only ones that matter, but homie NPCs got my back. I sort my life out in this base. That's such a cool animation. What a cute thing. Labor of love indeed. But also, guys, when you say it's the last update, you're allowed to make it the last update. This is not the first, and I genuinely don't believe it will ever be the last time that this is the last Terraria update. In an ideal world, I would have had this pit filled with lava, and they would just be dying. Not kind of unlike what I'm doing. And then what I could do is take my underground passage straight underneath the pit and profit. But right now, all that's happening is pumpkins growing in it because it's Halloween. I didn't want to do it yet until I got resources to decorate it, and I wanted to use red brick because I think you can't do block replace if there's lava on it. Alright, then I'm gonna just sit back and let my bird be a menace. But who is he menacing, me or the enemies? Ooh, okay. Breaking up this fast forward to show that I got one of my favorite early game melee weapons. I think it's melee. No, it's ranged damage. Okay. Well, I am going ranged, so it's just a fucking harpoon gun. Doesn't do much for me in the face of the death pit, but here we go. Just, man, so much damage. It's a dangerous to use weapon. Because honestly, you just require to get close. Merchant, no. Yeah, look at that power. I'm hoping that I get to explain another mechanic soon, though. Because it'd be pretty nice for explicitly more of these events. Did I really not kill 50 of any of these? Genuinely surprised by that. actually find it hard to believe. No, I don't need it anymore. Alright, well I guess I won't get the chance to show that off. Jeez, even with a gold axe, it's still taking that long to break? Yeah, with the shoe spikes, I guess I never explained that. It gives you wall jumping. Effectively wall jumping. I think I'll do a lot of the decorating that I want to do off screen just because there's not much to it. I'm going to want to try to keep most of the action, but the first couple of episodes are obviously going to have to be slower than the rest just because there's literally nothing to do. And I really didn't want to start this off by just already being like a good couple hours into the game. And I'm glad I didn't because my god, this was such a really interesting start for me. Like, I've never really had anything quite like it before. Alright, well, with the defeat of the Goblin invasion, there's a new thing in store for me. A new NPC to find, and that would be the one that I was talking about earlier, the Reforger. The Goblin Tinkerer. And in order to get him, I actually have to locate him underground, tied up, upon the defeat of a Goblin invasion. It's not that hard to do. I usually don't go too far out of my way to locate them once I defeat a Goblin invasion. They usually just appear. But sometimes it can actually be a little bit of a bitch. Even though he's defenseless and tied up, he just sometimes don't want to be found. Yeah, I'm pretty well geared out for vertical travel. Horizontal could still leave something to be desired, but hopefully I'll find Hermes boots soon. I don't get uber fucked until the third one. Oh, yeah, speaking of he's discovered when he wants to be discovered, here he is. So yeah, he's got a grappling hook, he's got a Tinkerer's Workshop, which is really important for combining accessories later. And he's got rocket boots. I think boots are one of those mandatory items that you need to finish the game with. A lot of my friends like the... Did he just drop down and then... Okay, no, he went left. My friends like the Shield of Cthulhu when we're doing Expert Plus. I hate that thing. I do a lot of like really small side-to-side button presses. And that usually results in the shield activating at inconvenient times and actually throwing me into harm's way more often than saving me. Spider biome. This is going to be good to note for later. Ooh, a web slinger. This is a rare item. Rare-ish. Now that I've got him, how deep into nighttime is it? Okay, that deep. I'm glad I waited. Web slinger. It's a neat early grappling hook. It has 8, but they're super short. I think even shorter than this grappling hook. So I hate it. Just my personal preference. Alright, I think I'm gonna go down and grab that second orb then. And then, depending on my mood, I might go and use this suspicious looking eye. Take on the first boss. I feel like I'm well more than equipped to take him on right now. Since it's not expert, he doesn't have his enrage dash. Hopefully this gives me something good like the Crimson Rod. Although I can't really use the Crimson Rod to good effect. Rotted Fork isn't the worst. I might not get any use out of it, but it's going to be nice for things that I... Interesting. I think it'll be useful for things that I don't think that the harpoon gun's going to be helpful with, like those slimes. Because if you miss with a harpoon gun and it goes a long distance, you're defenseless. You're just screwed. Alright, so I'm not going up here to plan on breaking a third one, because that is how you spawn the third boss, which is different based on which world type you have, Crimson or... Holy shit. Crimson or Corruption. I have never seen this before. That's impressive to me, honestly. Verily. I guess while I wait for time to pass. There we go. That's my boy. That's my boy. No, my boy. Father, help. I'm still so surprised I haven't killed 50 of a single enemy yet. I wonder if the Halloween stuff messes with that. At least on the slimes front. I can't believe 2 hours into this, I'm already at 260 HP, and I really feel like I just did not do anything. Actually, I might even be prepared to take on the brain as well. The harpoon gun, I remember, was really solid for it, even if it's mostly single target damage. It's just fast enough to really decimate enemies. I could try it. Plus, pumpkin armor is pretty sick. I gotta save that for next time. If I'm not going to do it, then I'm going to do another hour of playing this. And I honestly just want to... Oh, it's not even halfway. Okay, I'm just calling it. In the next video, I'm going to try to fight this boss. I will attempt... I'm just going to wait until daytime. Or nighttime before I start the next one, which this time isn't going to be right away. Also, oops, I did not want to deposit all of that stuff. Keep all of that. Alright. Yep. So the next one, we'll fight the first boss, maybe even the second boss. Which, if editing goes right, I assume it's probably going to be episode 7 then. So, see you everyone. Episode 6, I meant episode 6.